This is Sen from EistenGaming. Welcome to the stream. This is Elder Scrolls Online, the latest update, the Dark Heart of Skyrim. We are on the Prologue quest line, which brought us to the Palace of the Skald King. There is a plot by a mysterious coven to kill the king, and we cannot let that happen. So our current mission is to warn the Skald King of the imminent danger. But the problem is the Covenant or the assassins are already in the palace, so we need to fight our way through the palace to find and protect the Skald King. So let's get this going. I might be a bit rusty, by the way. I have not played for quite a while. I have been completely immersed in Estelia for the last 2 months. But it's always good to come back to ESO. It's just a brilliant game. It's a very nicely done game. The polish they bring into this is amazing, is second to none. One of the things I like actually better than in Estelia is that they have voiced everything. Every quest is fully voiced, which is not the case in Estelia, so I love this fact. By the way, my character here is a level 50 Templar with the vampirism trait. Vampirism trait is great for excuse me, characters which are mana based or whatever they call it in this game. I think it's called something else, but I don't know. Magica it is. Ooh, there's
Leave the Skald King alone, witch. Yoren is ours. He will make a
no, he's not.
addition to our patron's forces.
Ow, 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 ow.
Enough of this! Now
Whoa.
you will die!
Ah, okay, werewolf, interesting. So we have to kill her twice. Oops. Ow, that wasn't quick enough. I'm actually out of magicka, and that's why I need to use the staff from time to time to replenish my magicka. The good thing is it does magic as... Ooh, I wasn't quick enough. I should have dodged, actually.
Damn shapeshifters!
Ooh.
They wanted to turn me into a monster. I've had enough of this dungeon. Let's talk in the throne room.
So let's follow the guy to the throne room then. I do like the storytelling.
Skald King. Our friend can tell you more.
It is quite cool to follow the quests in this game. For one thing, as I mentioned already, they're fully voiced, so and their voice talent they're using is brilliant. They're full professionals, so it is really a joy to follow the quests.
Held captive in my own dungeon. If word gets out, I would be laughed off my rebuilt throne, and rightly so. On to business. I heard Lyris' report. Now tell me, what did you uncover? Yes, so Lyris mentioned Harrowfiend, she called them. An ominous name. And that Sister Balra claimed she was turning me into a monster? What else did you learn about the Icereach Coven? Vampires. I have known both decent and terrible folk burdened by that curse. I take it the ones working with the Coven fall into the latter category. Anything else? Hafengar? High King Svargrim rules that hold from the City of Solitude. We don't see eye to eye, especially since neither of us will openly acknowledge the other's reign. Still, he should be warned. Talk to Lyris, I have much to think about.
Let's do that then.
Svargrim and the people of Western Skyrim can be real pains in the arse, but they're still Nords. Despite the differences between their holds and ours, we won't abandon them to the Coven's conspiracy. Not so fast, friend. Western Skyrim doesn't exactly get along with Eastern Skyrim. Politics can be a tricky business, so I tend to leave that to the politicians. When King Yoren gives the word, then we go. Not before. Now we celebrate our victory, and let Yoren's scouts do what they do best. Meanwhile, I'll work with the Skald King to figure out how to approach Svargrim with this news. In the meantime, take this. You earned it. I'll be in touch soon.
Okay, Chains of the Ice Witch. Magical items. Ooh. And a design. Brilliant.
This isn't over. Not from what we learned of the Icereach Coven. For now, though, we rest and let the Skald King make plans. There'll be plenty of time to kill more Reach Witches another day. There hasn't been a single ruler in over 100 years. Jarl Svarter of Solitude refused to recognize Freydis as the legitimate heir. Ever since, the kingdom has been divided. Damn inconvenient at times like this. Yoren rules over Eastern Skyrim from Windhelm, while Svargrim lords over the western holds from his palace in Solitude. If the Icereach Coven has targeted Western Skyrim, it will take both nations to stop them. If we can ever agree on anything.
That might be an issue.
Train. Eat. Drink. Probably drink some more. But don't worry. I'll be ready when the Skald King gives the word. Then we'll move against the Icereach Coven. You have my word on that.
Good to know. Okay, I got the new memento. That's kind of cool.
Your prowess is impressive, champion. Come up here so
king,
that...
The Stormfist cheated. These Nords have been poisoned.
Your brother Fildgor sends his greetings, false king. He wants you to know that he has returned from exile to claim what is his by birth and by right. Your rule is over, pretender. Prepare to die.
Poison, Fildgor. What is the meaning of this? Guards, seize that woman!
For Fildgor! For the rightful king of Skyrim! Show no mercy!
By the way, I have Life Leech on my Bedrick Spear ability, so this is why, as long as I can apply this, I can sustain myself pretty well against almost any enemy. But I have to be in melee range. That's kind of the downside of it. Oh, he's actually healing me, that's nice. Have you just been revived or... Okay, there we go.
The Stormfist bastards did their worst, yet I'm still alive! Thanks to you.
My pleasure.
This was a message from my brother. One I wasn't meant to survive. I feared this day would come.
Quite the cheekbones he has.
A mere scratch. Nothing more. The Stormfist clan's assassins are dead, and that's good enough for me. I guess I've become too complacent. While Fildgor's hatred has obviously deepened and festered. After dear Nirnhild fell in battle, my brother and I threw back the invaders. Afterward, we disagreed on who should succeed our sister. I believed in diplomacy and wisdom. Fildgor believes in rule by force. I couldn't let him take the throne. When I won the throne, I was forced to exile Fildgor. He never forgave me for that. So I assume he returned to take the throne. I wonder what he has promised his Stormfist and Orc allies. I need to think about this. Please tell Thane Mera that I'm fine.
Okay.
Come. I'll feast upon your sweet, sweet blood.
It's actually surprising to see a vampire use sword and shield. I was expecting them to use their raw might or some... Oh, there we go.
Enough.
That makes more sense.
Now you shall die.
Or not. Ow. That was quite the monster. Let's see what we have in store
He's
now.
gone. I can feel it. His presence faded when you struck him down. We don't need to fear his tyranny any longer. You killed Mayon, not me. Don't take this the wrong way. We're grateful for what you have done, but you did it. You destroyed a tyrant who could have built a formidable force, one strong enough to challenge the Skald King. Now, that won't happen. We will go somewhere safe. A place where we won't be a danger to others. My friends still have much to learn. I can't risk others until I know they can control their temptations. No one will fall victim to our people again.